of implying. And then all of a sudden, there he is in the back of the car, you know, or getting ready to do a concert. I find it very hard I mean, I don't know where to put my head or my heart, you know. I don't know what I hope for with it.
At the Palace Theatre in Newark, a capacity audience are taking their seats in the auditorium. Having seen George barely able to recognise his own wife just a few hours earlier, I can't imagine what sort of night they have in store.
Is this your first time in Newark?
Go away. I've been here about 500 times. Of course. I mean, I've been on the road now for over 45 years, is it? 45 years. So I must have been in Europe endlessly.
There are 500 people here tonight.
Ha ha ha, Mr. Higgins.
After a few rough months where he's not been so well, but still he comes to the stand to join us, a hero of British jazz. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome up to join us, singing the blues as he's always done, the great Mr. George Melly.
Woke up this morning as chickens were crowing for day. There was a note left on my pillow that said my man had gone away.
In many ways, he's been incredibly courageous and brave, but the truth, well, the truth is somewhere else. He's a frail old man dying of double lung cancer, with dementia, and he's got, congestive heart failure, and pulmonary edema, emphysema, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. I mean, that's a lot of disease to lug out on that stage.
Here it comes, look at them syncopating, going some baby, look at them demonstrating. Talk of the town, teas and brown, picking them up, laying them down. Oh, scratchy scratch, come on, scratchy scratch, with them keep walking babies, keep walking babies, keep walking babies back home.
A week later, back in London, George is still recovering from the effort of the gig. Apparently he hasn't moved from his bed, and the nurses are now visiting on a daily basis.
Hello. Your favourite nurse is here.
Hello. Hello, George.
I don't favour them.
No.
I like both of them.
You must get tired of the sound of my voice.
I'm used to it.
Yes.
In both good and bad terms.
How are you feeling today? That good.
Awful.
That
I'm
good.
not feeling awful or well. I can't eat, you know.
No.
Can't eat.
It's quite normal, apparently, when you've got cancer, not to be able to eat, to lose your appetite. It's quite normal.
That may be normal. It's very irritating. I have a rich past, and I invaded. I look at bits, probably wrong, but still I look.
Right, okay.
I am insane, but not.
Okay, well, I'll see you later.
Yeah. Go away. Go away.
Go away.
Sorry I pressed you on the breast. It's just my sense of direction is very
Don't worry.
hazy.
That's all right.
Okay.
All right.
What did the dying man say to his mirror? We won't meet again. Go away, go away.
A few days later, George does get out of bed, but it's clearly a struggle to keep his mind on track, and his dementia is revealing itself in obsessive-compulsive rituals.
Now and
That's your pills.
turn the bottles round. No, not the bottles, the tray on which they are, until they're all facing us. And then, yes, and then take
This is dementia ordering me about here.
on that side of this, you'll find one of those cups.
Oh, glass, this one.
Yes, we'll pick it up, put it there, and put the cover it's on under the tray.
Like that.
So it's only just enough room to put that on.
Yes. Under the tray.
Yes. Glass, let's just fit on it. Straight.
Like that.
Absolutely.
There.
Thank you. All is done.
Right. I went in, and I took his hand, and he said, I've had a terrible night. And so I sat down, and I said, tell me about it. And he said, I haven't got long now. And I think he then said, and I don't mind.
Right. And you too. Miss Copycat. Thank you. I'm afraid I'm not very well.
George has asked for his son, stepdaughter and grandchildren to come round. He was just becoming a household name when his children were growing up.
I have no complaints about him as a father. The nearest I would have to a complaint is that when Rum Bum and Concertina came out, I was probably about 14. And 14 is not the age when you want your dad coming out with a book about his gay life in the Navy. And I remember sitting at school, oh, your dad's on telly, he's talking about his book. Oh, God, please don't mention you're a puff.
There was a 78 you used to have of a song called Ain't It Grand to Be Bloomin' Well Dead.
I know well. Last night I dreamt I was blooming well dead. I turned to myself and I blooming well said, look at the missus, got a new hat on, ain't it grand?
To be blooming well dead. We come from dust and to dust we go, they say, so don't chuck a brick, it may be your Auntie May, you know, that sort of thing. It was a good song, I remember.
Well, I'll write down.
You were show off.
Terrible.
He could be appallingly embarrassing. It'd be awful. As a child, it was just, walking down the street with him was just to go to the shop was an embarrassment because he would suddenly start singing and dancing. And I just couldn't bear it. I just was like, please stop.
It's been several weeks now since George last left the house, and Diana's only escape is the 20 minutes a day that she takes to walk the dogs and clear her head.
He always said, I'll die on stage, and then it changed to dying in the wings, and then sometimes he was going to die on the riverbank, having just caught a big trout. But I didn't think it would be like this rather sort of slow, careful, sort of gradual leaving of things. I mean, not drinking anymore, not even smoking so much, certainly not eating.
Aware that George is deteriorating fast, Diana has written letters to all of George's old girlfriends, telling them that if they want to visit him at home now, they can. first on the scene is American-born artist Elder Abramson.